Hello there, my soil fam. This is Kay of K Renee's Garden, and it is time to plant some fruit trees, you guys. So I have my raspberry bush here. I have some berry tone fertilizer. That's what I'm going to be fertilizing with. Um, the leaves are looking good. It's starting to get blooms, and so I want to get this in the soil as soon as possible. It's supposed to rain for the next couple of days, and so I'm not going to water it. So I'm giving it a couple of sprinkles of this berry tone. I'm going to go ahead and mix it in. I do have some chicken bedding layered into this soil so that it can break down over time and feed my berries. And so I'm just going to go ahead and dig a hole and drop that in. But before I backfill, you guys, I'm trying a micros method. That's Micropharma 4. This is some onion skin and garlic solution. I'm going to put this around the base of the plant, and it acts as a rooting hormone. So we're going to go ahead and get this going. So I got that all backfilled and mulched, and everything is looking good. So when the rain waters that in, it's going to be just fine. So over here I have my cherry tree. I have an ultra dwarf cherry tree. I'm going to be fertilizing with this Dr. Earth organic fruit tree fertilizer. And so initially I was going to plant in this container here, but as you can see, this container is not really deep enough for this cherry tree. And so the cherry tree, even though it's a dwarf, I believe it's going to spread out a bit. And so I wanted to have the room that it needs. And so I'm going to move it somewhere else. I have another large container that I'm going to be planting this in. I'm going to be using Happy Frog potting mix and the fruit tree fertilizer. So I had already started putting everything in this container, and then I decided that, it just wasn't large enough. So anyway, I had to bail everything out of there and take it out to the garden. So I'm going to share with you how it looks when you go to the big box store and you pick up these plants. They have the pine shavings around them that are wet, and that's to keep your roots moist. And so I'm actually going to plant that in there as well, because that's going to break down over time also. So anyway, that's the planter I was going to use. So now I'm going to go out to the garden, and I found another container that was sitting around the yard. I believe it's about a 30-gallon container or so, 25, 30-gallon. And you see how large it is. So I got my cherry tree in there. See how good it's looking? Got it all planted up, and I put some of that tree fertilizer around the perimeter of the tree. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more soil and drop some mulch on that. But underneath this container, I put some chicken bedding right underneath the container, right under those holes at the bottom of the container. So it's going to be getting a lot of worms and worm castings and all that good stuff as well. And so there you have it. There's my cherry tree. I'm so excited about this cherry tree, you guys. I just cannot wait to get fruit from here. So there it is, all mulched up. And so now you see how that's looking. So what I'm going to do, I purchased some collard trees a couple of weeks ago. Never got them in a container or in the ground or anything. And so I'm going to be planting them in this raised bed over here where the bok choy and the red mustards are. The bok choy is going to be coming out soon because it's starting to go to seed. So I went ahead and popped those collard trees in there. We're going to see how they do. As you can see, they are going to seed. So they're going to be getting harvested sometime this week, next week. I'll go ahead and pull them out. The red mustards are still looking good. They typically will go into early summer and still be doing just fine. All these plants are cool weather crop, and so this area here gets the morning sun, but not that harsh afternoon. So they'll be fine during the summer, those collard trees. And if not, I'll get a shade cloth. And I also have my apple tree where the soil level is dropping, and so I want to go ahead and remove some of this mulch here and get some more soil in there and then mulch it again. But it's looking quite pretty. I am really excited about this. Told you guys the last time my dog chewed up my apples, so I'm happy to have another one. So I got this all mulched in, and that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Please like, share, comment, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I appreciate you all watching. Have an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video.